This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you are listening to Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
I'm here for Peter. Parker or otherwise.
Hello! Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil, and that innocent young lady is...
Hey y'all, it is your favorite co-host of Ultimate Spider Cast, Lilith Hellfire.
Oh, shot fired! Shot fired!
You know, I don't have a need to run around and have love for Ben Riley. I'm here for Peter. I stated up front, and I mean it.
What the heck? I should cut that out and play that next Spider Cast. Oh my. Like Ray, Matt's here, she said.
Coming for your throne, Ray. Coming for your throne.
Oh, speaking of Ray, check out the newest episode of Into the Night of Moon Knight podcast. It's a live read. I did the part of Frenchie. He did most of the other parts, but his lady did the part of Marlene.
Nice.
If you want to hear Mrs. Ray, yes, go check out the latest episode of Into the Night.
As soon as Fang can talk, it'll be a whole family affair, and I'm here for it.
Yes.
You know, as soon as Finn can talk, I'm expecting a Finn drop for Capes and Lunatics. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Anyway, what issue are we talking about today?
Today we're talking Avenging Spider-Man #5 because he was in the Avengers. Get it?
I mean, more than once, but it's fine.
Hello.
It just didn't make sense.
Well,
unless he was there for that sweet paycheck and a free place to live, then I get it.
And we know why it happened.
Yep.
So yes, it's
enough said. In the show, roll the credits.
Should hit the button, but no. So yes, to wind down your Captain America month, because yes, of course, next week will be your Scarlet Spider episode. Yes.
And what are you guys doing for Scarlet Spider?
Oh, next week is our the episode we did on Spider-Man Unlimited #8.
Okay, not bad, kids.
Yep. But yes, this issue is from 2012. Oh man, remember when they're all small now, but remember when they used to give you a sticker for the code that was like this big?
Yes, because they didn't know how things worked. It's still cute.
But yeah, so
I'm sure there's some weirdo that collected those.
Good Lord. So yes, of course, this is a Spider-Man Captain America team up, even though we get a bunch of the other Avengers at the time.
But let's be honest, they really didn't matter.
No. But yes, we start this off with seeing the old comic strip, I guess Steve Rogers used to draw.
Remember that, kids? Remember when you did that, kids? No, you're too young. Of course you don't remember.
That's about a kid who discovers Confederate Liberty bonds.
Oh,
Roger Stevens.
Get it? The best alias ever.
But he's able to turn into Sir Spangled, the human tank. With a cry of rockets, red glare.
Steele wants to have a word with you?
You fell into my trap, Sir Spangled. Once you're out of the way, I'll sell enough phony Liberty bonds to destroy America's confidence.
Wasn't that an Andy Griffith episode? I feel like that was an Andy Griffith episode. He thought he was rich. He was going to buy the town. I remember.
Or maybe The Simpsons did it, because The Simpsons do everything.
I think Andy Griffith did it first this time.
Probably. Nothing will stop good Americans from purchasing Liberty bonds.
Do your part to support the war, see? Ladies, you also can't wear pantyhose anymore. See?
No pants for you, broads. Oh my lord. These thugs are immune to my powers. They must be coated in saltpeter.
I'm here for Peter.
Whoa, fickle pickle.
Time to call in a little backup. Here you go, Lil. His dog, Liberty Bonds. Get him, girl.
Oh my.
Oh boy. So yes, his dog is Liberty Bonds. Get it, Liberty
Terrible.
Bonds. We're hitting you over the head with the kids. You better get it. Get him, girl.
Well, here's the funny thing. I'm thinking about rescuing a new dog, and it's a Chihuahua, and I want to name her Ace.
Oh,
So if I get the Chihuahua, we're gonna have Ace the Bat Hound in the house, guys. So get excited.
yes, because 4 dogs weren't enough for Lil.
I mean, what else do I have, guys? Let me live.
I mean, she shuns human contact, so why not go for the dogs?
You heard of cat ladies? Well, get ready. You got Lilith Hellfire, the dog lady.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, back to this forced, hammed up team up.
Caring for another human being that isn't myself.
Disgusting.
Even Hawkeye calls it out as something about Liberty Bonds, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Spider-Woman, what, you don't work Liberty Bonds into every sentence?
Burn.
Ah! Oh, jeez. Yep.
Also, Spider-Woman, because we needed 2 spider characters on an Adventures team. Somebody get Black Widow in here.
We needed a chicken spandex, see? Otherwise,
I would have preferred Black Widow.
To say this was going to be quite the sausage fest. Oh, we might have stuff, a semi-regular thing coming up with Spider-Woman. Stay tuned.
Oh, I'm listening.
Oh, I was just talking to another podcaster who she may be doing like quick reviews and stuff that, you know, I might just tack on to the end of certain episodes. So.
Oh, cool.
Someone I met through Ray, because Ray knows every person on Earth in podcasting, because he's done all their shows.
I was gonna say he's been on everything.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
I know you are. Oh my lord, this is really one of Cap's old comic books, Liberty Bonds. Like he drew this. Peter's saying.
You gotta think of the times, people. Nobody's gonna stand up for Cap. That's fine. That's fine.
Wolverine.
Make fun of the old man. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer him. It's fine.
Wolverine's like, yeah, I wrote it too. If you can call that writing. Peter. Oh man, that character's name is actually Roger Stevens. That's got to be embarrassing. Then he's like, what's everyone looking at? Because Cap's standing right there.
Bendis has some nerve. He has some nerve.
Well, this wasn't Bendis.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, come on. Come on.
What do you have?
Everybody's got that embarrassing story.
Oh my lord. But Peter, because Cap's like, what do you have there? Something I hope you could sign. Oh, but the article in the Bugle says some antique hunter found them in your old neighborhood. They say they're from your art school days before you were, well, you. Steve's like, yeah, at the time, see, Liberty Bonds were, oh, we get it. Peter, oh, we get it.
I get it.
No, that's not where I got it from.
I know. They're auctioning the pages off. They're saying they'll go for a lot of money. Spider-Woman saying, but I bet if you want to make them a deal. No, I was a kid when I drew these. I think we'll all agree it wasn't my calling. I gave that up a long time. He was an artist when he was an adult.
Remember I'm like, hello?
Remember 2 episodes back?
Jeez.
Herman, come on.
Steve's an old man. It's fine. He can forget sometimes.
Then we get the 2-page World War II montage. What made you put down the pencil, Cap? You know, stuff.
Things.
Punching Hitler in the face.
Yeah. Great splash page, though. Best thing about the issue. Fight me.
But Steve, enough of that. Avengers, we got work to do. I'll get Hulk and meet you in the mini Quinn. Instead of a Quinjet. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Listen to her. I think Lil's in pain.
Just oof. Why do they do this to us? Why?
Modern comics. But then Peter's like, hey, Cap, I thought your comic was really neat. We were just having fun back there. And Steve, don't think twice about it. He doesn't even have the mask on. He's like, don't call him Spider-Man. Don't think twice about it, Spider-Man. It's all in the past.
I've never really cared for their team ups. Y'all know I'm here for the Deadpool Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh my
Spider-Man,
Lord.
Daredevil.
Peter walking out. Oh my God, you guys know what this means. Cap's a nerd.
Okay, it took you this long to figure it out?
Wolverine.
He drinks a glass of milk for dessert. Come on, guys.
That's true. You don't
And
get
crackers,
it.
probably, too.
You don't get it. This is huge. I got something in common with Captain America. No, milk and apple pie.
Ah, okay, yes.
He's like, I have something in common with Captain America. What are you talking about? I know you guys all think of me as Spider-Man, the handsome, tough guy, but I know
no one ever. Absolutely nobody.
I know this will come as a shock to you, but I'm actually a science nerd.
Are you though? How long ago since you've been actually smart? It's been a while.
Hawkeye pulls his bow. Who are you? The chameleon? A Skrull? Talk imposter. Oh, called him the dirty S word, a Skrull.
What the
I know.
You're insulting.
Who's he,
Ray.
Charlie Esser?
Insulting Ray.
What the F?
Yeah. Spider-Man, hey, you're the one dressed in an old costume.
Looking like a male Huntress cosplayer. Just saying.
He has more of a skirt than the Huntress ever did.
Boom!
Haha, just kidding. Like, we didn't know you were a geek.
Bird.
But I love, yeah, Spider-Woman's even like, why are you wearing that? That's laundry day. But later, the team gets to the park with Red Hulk.
Boo.
Oh, look, the Serpent Society.
Boo.
We're going to be talking about more in the next Cap episode on Comic Capers.
Boo.
On Thursday.
How about now?
Because because some of them tried to gas Grand Central Station last week or in last issue, Spider-Man and Hawkeye. And then Spider-Man's just like all up in Cap's business. He'll right, Spider-Man. Just want to make sure I hear everything. Too close, just a bit. Sorry. So yeah, they're looking for
like really you're on the team with him and you're gonna just be this creepy fanboy. That's fine.
I know, because they're like, yeah, looking for Copperhead, Anaconda, and Cottonmouth. Avengers pair up and Spider-Man. I call Cap. Okay, guys, I'll go with Cap.
What is this? Are we in the mystery van? Are we splitting up?
Ruh-roh. So everyone pairs up and Hawkeye. It's almost embarrassing. Wolverine, maybe he'll loosen Rogers up a bit, but yeah, embarrassing.
Ugh, nobody can loosen up Cap. Okay, it's his thing. Leave him alone.
So while they're staking out some kind of tent, Pete's like, "So did you get beat up a lot?" Excuse me,
By Flash, yeah, he did.
He's asking Cap, and Cap's like, "Excuse me, in high school, yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, me too."
Well, when you're a 60-pound weakling, it's easy to take lunch money from you.
Even Steve's like, that's nice. Calls the other
like
Avengers.
this fanboy obsession is getting creepy.
I know. Then he calls the other Avengers, tells them to move in 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, that's a pretty decent page there too.
Oh yeah.
That's Splash, yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's the only thing I can say for the most part about modern comics. We do get spoiled with artwork that is just gorgeous.
Huh.
And look, the feet are drawn properly.
Oh! And Cap doesn't have a D cup. Oh my lord.
Shots fired, I guess. There goes our chances for getting him on Wade's World.
Like he was going to. Although we did get his partner in crime, yes. Oh, they hit one of the guards. We have a perimeter breach call for Gark as he gets hit. It's Pete. Sounds like you said you called for Gark. Who's this Gark guy? He sounds pretty cool. Cap's just whipping that shield around. And Peach is back with the I was a science nerd, which isn't the same as a comic geek, but the Venn diagrams definitely have some overlap. Wasn't he a comic geek too?
I know.
Come on, Zeb Wells, do your homework. All I'm saying is we probably have a lot in common.
Like, does he want to make sweet, sweet love to Cap, or what's going on here? I'm so confused.
I know.
This is not a man crush, okay? This is something a little bit more.
He's looking for someone to play D&D with. Come on. But then Copperhead comes out and tackles Spider-Man. Whoa, Copperhead. So Cap helps him, and a couple seconds later. So, do you ever wish the whole super soldier serum didn't happen? I mean, I understand. I'd understand. You could have been a famous artist. Maybe you would have created a classic character. And Cap's like, I don't think I wasn't good at that.
Yeah, he actually wasn't bad, but okay. He's a better superhero. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Well, if you ever wanted to spitball ideas, I'm always here. I've read my share of science fiction, and I always wanted to give it a shot. How about we meet in the kitchen tomorrow night and give it a try? Jeez. Oh, boy. So, yeah, the rest of the Avengers show up. They have the other two Serpent Society members, which, again, yeah, how much of a sweat would Red Hulk have to work up to capture one of these guys? Come on.
I don't know. They nerf him when needed, so.
Yeah, true.
Like, bad. Embarrassingly so.
So, yes, they're taking their prisoners in, and Spider-Man, Cap, let's reconnect later. He's like, no more chit-chat. We're moving. Oh,
he's tired of you, Pete. He's tired of you. Take a hint. Read the room.
Too needy.
Somebody get Mary Jane on the phone.
Hey, this is why he needs a marriage, people. Come on. Keeps him busy. Keep your hands busy, people. Looks like you and Wolverine. Looks like you and Patton here don't have as much in common as you thought. Maybe he just needs a reminder. Oh, look at this ad. This was the time of Avengers versus X-Men.
Oh, I remember those times. They were good times. I was actually hyped for that one. We should cover that sometime.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we can get Charlie Esser for that. Again, we're gonna have to figure out something for January for Comic Capers 100, either Secret Wars or Avengers.
Not Secret Wars. Decidedly not Secret Wars.
Lilith
demanded not Secret Wars. I'm going on the record right now.
Avengers vs. X-Men might be good because I'm sure Charlie would take the Avengers side. You would take X-Men's side.
Of course. Naturally.
So, yeah, back at the mansion later. I guess Pete bought one of the pages. Steve's like, how much did you pay for this? And
I was going to say, where did he get money from?
don't worry about it. You see, I've got a well-paying job at Horizon Labs. Yeah, this was at this point.
No.
I've got a well-paying job.
Anything but that chapter.
I've got a well-paying job.
Burn this book, Philip. You had to burn this book.
Burn.
I have this well-paying job at Horizon Labs because I followed my passion. I thought this might wake yours up.
For once? You mean you didn't drop out and take 90 years to actually get your doctorate? It's fine.
Ooh.
Can we have him actually get his doctorate? Can we do that? Can we write in? Can everybody write into the letters page?
Wait, this was 2010, so yeah, Otto kind of helped you get that, didn't he? Oh no, he was at Horizon. No, he was at Horizon for Otto, but help you get a degree. You don't like it? That page was drawn by Kid, a weak, sick kid who thought it was the only way he can help his country.
That's the only reason why you bet. That's what makes you Captain America. Oh my God, do I have to say this? Me, the person who probably likes Captain America the least, I have to say this?
That was a future I was saved from. I don't draw adventures. I'm a soldier. I have them.
Oh my God. Burn this book, Philip. Burn it. I will give you the money. Burn it.
That doesn't mean you have to leave everything behind. Oh my lord. Cap, do you still play with your first chemistry set? No.
No, but he does have that microscope.
Would you want him to go back to being a kid, nose in a book when he wasn't being tossed around by bullies? Would you want to be that kid
If
again?
that means he had Uncle Ben back, yeah. He's talking to the wrong person about this.
Well, Pete says it's a moot point because I never stopped. I'm still a kid. Get it?
Get it?
I'll get rid of the drawing. Steve, it's a nice thought. I do, though, I do pull my first chemistry set out from time to time. Don't know why I lied about that. Because he walks away. Oh, sad.
See, like, no, they don't get, like, how can I, somebody who very cursory reads Captain America, just know that that's completely wrong?
I know. But I love see Spider-Man's bedroom door in the Avengers Mansion. Spider-Man's personal HQ, keep out. And Hawkeye put a note, you are a giant dork, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's a dork, too.
Seriously.
He just keeps it better hidden.
He just sits in his room and plays with those arrows, Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Putting those arrows in the sheath, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well. One good thing about Avengers membership, it means free storage when your aunt moves to Boston.
Told you. He did it for the place to live.
Stuff's been here for months. So yeah, he's pulling out his old chemistry set, I guess. Here goes. Walk to the incinerator, drop box, walk away. I can do this. Then you see Cap walk in with, I guess, his artwork. But then Pete's like, what?
You just made the little face. It's fine.
Oh my. I was just throwing this stuff out. I wasn't going to play with it, I swear. If this is a surprise inspection, I'll let you know I'm not going to pass. It's a Kang related mess. And that smell wasn't me. Truth is, I think Wolverine peed in here.
He wasn't that much of a wild animal. Come on, guys. Come on. You're killing me.
Steve's like, I need your help. Say what now? I thought a lot about what you said. Decided to do some doodling, see if I could create a superhero that wasn't an insensitive idiot. Couldn't crack it, though. I needed some help. But you weren't in the kitchen to brainstorm like you said.
Parker Peters! Watch out!
Oh, yeah. Wow, what a jerk. And so, who's saying, hey, who rubbed up my laundry?
Number one reason not to become an Avenger, you have to share your space with others.
True. But yeah, Pete's looking at the artwork. Went a little crazy on the cross hatching, huh? Steve, saw a lot of that online. Don't think I pulled it off. So does this guy fly? Or yeah, he does. But I don't know if wings were appropriate. I wouldn't hate seeing wings. Done. What else? Is he wearing a watch? Not hip. What if it was digital? It's 2012. Lose the watch.
It could be a Fitbit. Leave him alone.
Seriously. I have to say, this is coming back to me. How do you know it ever left?
How about no?
Oh, dedicated to the memory of Joe Simon.
Can't argue with that though.
Nope.
Yeah, it was schmaltzy garbage. I'm sorry. Too schmaltzy. Like, it's just Cap. That's just not Cap. That's not the Cap that I've read. Sorry.
I
can't relate.
They were just trying to go for something cute. Come on.
No, but it just doesn't work. I like
the
artwork, and that's all that I'm gonna say. The artwork is phenomenal. The story could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a million better Spider-Man Captain America team ups. Just saying.
Exactly.
I think it's because they didn't really do much. They're just kind of sitting around reminiscing. That's just not what you really tune into an Avengers issue for either.
Again, like we were talking about last night, a lot of modern comics, sometimes you get more talk.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah, most of the time.
Unless it's a Venom book, yeah. Or Black Cat. Actually, Black Cat doesn't do it. It doesn't have a lot of like superfluous dialogue. Everything kind of counts and pushes the story forward. It's not like exposition dump.
These days, Venom will sit around and tell you why he's going to eat your brain for 5 pages.
But at least he actually does it. And then there's a really cool action sequence.
I don't know. That Venom 25 seemed to be a lot of talky.
For it to be the 25th issue, yeah, that was weird. Because, 25, major turning point, like mandatory. So.
Plus that backup story, just like Oliver Queen. He wasn't alone on that island.
Well, duh, I could have told you that from day one. Which I did. I did a lot of good predicting back in Arrow season 1 through 3 days. A lot of great predictions that came true.
I remember listening.
Called that Sarah was not dead. I called that. I was like, we're going to see her back. I didn't know it'd be a different actress, but I said she was coming.
She's amazing, people.
I can't predict for Stargirl because it's tough. It's tough. Because that whole Justice Society thing, I want to see happen. I know that they're trying to make it happen, but I don't know if they can actually make it happen. So.
Oh, but hey, in Spider-Man related news, did you see they put up the box art, I guess, for that Spider-Man Miles Morales game?
Yeah. Okay.
I know. Well,
I'm not really. I mean, no, I've never really been like, video game box art is not like anything to write home about. Never has been, never will be. So.
But I mean, I guess. So the graphics are probably gonna be around the same, right? It's just gonna be Miles instead of Peter, right?
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I unfortunately will have to get a PS5 just for that game. I really but I'm gonna wait until the price goes down and they work out. Like, I just never buy a PS5 on release day. You'll regret it every time. That is my one thing, my one bit of advice to you. A, it's gonna be overpriced. B, it's gonna be a lot of bugs.
Yeah, I never got the last one, so I gotta get a PS4 to play that last Spider-Man game.
Honestly, there's ways around it, but it's not good ways, so I won't mention it.
Oh, jailbreaking?
Something along those lines.
What, for 3?
No, like, you can get emulators on. Well, you have a Mac, so never mind. It's like, I mean, yeah, Mac's great for editing, like, photos and audio, but if you want a game, you gotta have a PC. You just have to. You can't even play The Sims properly on a Mac.
Oh yeah, Lil's trying to get a job playing The Sims.
Well, no, it's just a really interesting marketing strategy. Like, things are happening in the world, and I'm just scratching my head and seeing how everything plays out. But yeah, I love The Sims. It's my jam. Been here since the first iteration, so that's gonna be it's on TBS. TBS. What?
You could be on the same channel Kevin Smith's on.
What?
There's some game show. What is it? Celebrity Show Off. I haven't watched it, but supposedly Kevin Smith's one of the celebrities.
Oh.
It's hosted by Mayim Bialik.
Really?
Yeah, like I said,
I might have to figure it out.
I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, so they're hurting for content. Come on, put Lilith Hellfire on TV.
Put the capes on TV.
I was gonna say I got a whole team here. Come on. TV, satellite radio, we can fill a lot of time. Come on.
Yeah, have you listened to Capes?
And Capes, Lunatics, Sidekicks, yes.
Anyway, yeah, I just wasn't a fan of this issue, but I did think the artwork was really great. So that's my one nice thing that I can say. Oh, but hey, I know you guys have been jonesing for it, but hey, we got feedback from Ray for the past month so far, so. Ooh, let's see what Mr. Ray has to say. So, yes, let's hear from Ray from Into Night and Moon Knight podcast before you hear from him again next week. So, all right, Ray. Damn Moon Knight nerd.
Hello, Phil and Lilith. This is Ray. I'm going to be dropping in some overall thoughts for the 3 Spider-Man books on offer for review. I don't have them off the top of my head. I know one was a Marvel team up, another one was an Amazing Spider-Man annual, and the last one was Avenging Spider-Man number 5. I remember that because I've read that just then. Overall, I really enjoyed all 3 of them. If I had to choose, I'd say my favorite would be Avenging Spider-Man number 5, only because it had so much heart to it. I really love kind of interaction.
Y'all
between
are soft.
Captain America, and if we're looking at the relationships, that was a really cool one. And I like how it touched upon, I guess, the history of Captain America being a comic book artist, which you kind of heard or saw in the Marvel Team Up issue. Speaking of which, that has to take away the best cover, the best that cover.
That photo cover.
Photograph covers are great. They're even better when you're wearing dodgy costumes. But I enjoyed the first one as well. Vermin's great. He's a good character. My main takeaway from that was seeing the likes of Bernie, who I know pops up later on in the Captain America runs that will be covered because I've read ahead. So it was great to see her and get the sense of Steve as going around as a comic book artist. But the fights with Vermin and Spider-Man were fun, pretty much of its time. The second one, the Amazing Spider-Man Annual, I didn't think I would enjoy the way it opened. I didn't know where it was going, but I've got to admit I do love the villains, being Mercury, Kafka, Darwin, and Tesla. I thought that was a great idea. So whoever the writer or whoever created these characters by basing them on real life scientists, but kind of souping them up I think it was a little bit of fun, and I ended up enjoying that more than I thought because I just loved Kafka. I'm surprised he wasn't like a huge cockroach, not what looked like to be like a spider, but I guess they're going for the whole insect thing. But yeah, no, that was really fun. But yeah, the last one, the main one for me was the Avenging Spider-Man. It's got me interested actually in that title. I might read a few of the other ones on Marvel Unlimited. But I love this interaction between Captain America kind of not spurning, but wanting to disregard the past, and Spider-Man in all his innocence and stuff. So, saying there's nothing wrong with that, and loving his chemistry set. If anything, little quibble, very minor quibble. I think the limited dialogue that Wolverine had, he didn't seem quite like Wolverine, but everyone was pretty quippy and on point, and I thought pretty funny as well. So I'll just end with Liberty Bonds, and Liberty Bonds. Anyway, I'm going to hear what you have to say. I'm hoping you like the last one too, because I really did like it. And Lionel, you, great art as always. All right, catch up.
So that's funny. This was probably like your least favorite issue of the month. This is Ray's probably.
I'm not in the schmaltziness.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is it just because all the human emotion and stuff?
Yeah, I'm a robot. It's fine.
Caring for another human being that isn't myself.
Yeah. I barely care about myself, so humans are the worst.
Oh, come on, gotta care about yourself. Take care of yourself.
Sounds like a plan, Jen.
I do. I drink and I smoke cigarettes. I'm taking care of myself.
There's a drop.
Don't judge my self-care, Philip.
Drops and drops and drops.
It's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Anyway, you picked some pretty good stories. I could see how this could appeal to other people, just not me. I still don't get why people like Captain America, but I can't relate. It's just one of those things. I can't relate.
Well, you're not done with Cap yet, just on Ultimate Spider-Cast.
Just on Spider-Man. We still got some stuff to do on Comic Keepers.
That's right. All right. So should we go? Should I let you off the hook here?
Yes, let's let them know about our sponsors.
Oh,
how to hunt those killers.
Yeah, get to the sponsors and everything. But first, yes, next week, Matt and Ray, who you just heard, will be back for Spider-Man Unlimited number 8. Twin Towers action. But then come back in 2 weeks when we start August, our Morbius month. Lilith and I will be covering the first appearance of Morbius.
When is that movie coming out?
Was it supposed to be like? I thought it was supposed to be the end of this. Was it supposed to be end of July or something? But I don't know if they moved that back.
I've heard nothing about Morbius, but I haven't been looking for it either because I don't really care.
I haven't seen anything either, but I mean, but yeah, hey, even if that movie doesn't come out, we'll be here for you with
You
Morbius.
can learn about the living vampire.
Morbius, the Lizard, 6-armed Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy crying a lot. Yeah, so join us in 2 weeks for that. But send your thoughts on that. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, Twitter. You can see all these episodes on the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel. Links to the Patreon, everything. Check it out all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the Book, Volume 1, now in digital and paperback. Learn all of the ins and outs of podcasting. And when you get that and more on Amazon, because you know you shop on Amazon, just like Lilith, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help support this show, the network, and Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it
The man, the myth, the legend who makes it rain.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom.
Lilith Hellfire.
You nerds want to find me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or on Instagram with all the cool grandparents at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. I see it. I want it. I get it. You know, I think I am going to start posting on that one, like all my favorite 69 issues, maybe. Maybe that's what I'll do with that account.
Oh, there you go. That'll be a nice lead up to Capes and Lunatics 169.
Yeah, I think I'll get right on that.
But thank you everyone for joining us. Again, Scarlet Spider next week, followed by the beginning of August, then our Morbius month. Inching ever closer to Shocktober.
Shocktober!
But until then, swing on back.
Thwip, 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 thwip.